worldwide, nationwide as Power 500. Oh, if you were alive, we would have clapped for God for using my mentor, my boss, to do this. So what am I trying to tell you? For those, when we say 90-day challenge, those that has been toying with it, somebody asked me the day I called my team members, say, this 90 days challenge, let us run it with all it takes, because I am an epitome. I am an example of this 90 days challenge. Before I said that, somebody raised up his hand and said he has a question. I said yes. He said, this 90-day challenge, have we seen people that joined in the 90-day challenge? Did they achieve anything? I laughed. I said, well, I will not blame you because you just joined new. Then that was when I told him that I am a epitome of 90 days challenge. I surrendered what I was doing just because of this 90 days challenge. In other words, if 90 days challenge were not released, if they did not release that 90-day challenge, then that means I would have been playing small. I would have been in keke driving. I would have even seen this business as if nothing is coming out. But that 90-day challenge changed the story. That 90 days challenge brought now the question, how did all right, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Somebody just called me on phone. I've said this time with that number. Please, people should not call on this line. You can call the other one, but this one, people should not call it anytime cell meeting is on to avoid interruption. So this is the question. How many days has gone? Are you in the business, or you escort somebody to the 90 days, or you saw some people filling their names and you submitted your own? That is a question. Now that 90 days challenge has tools. There are tools that help you to actualize the word 90 days. What are the tools? Have you been giving attention to trainings? Have you been learning how to show these people this opportunity? Have you been taking charge without excuse? When I engaged in that 90 days that I emerged as Power 500 up, I gave out, in fact, I surrendered on certain distractions. I surrendered some certain excuses, because when you took a decision, when the decision is taken, and you are the person subchanging yourself, you are the person cheating yourself, you should know that is your fault. What did I do? I gave out time to mentorship. I followed the training. I joined some meetings, because these are the things that will help you speed up. Success needs speed. Success needs speed. So I gave out all these things that will distract me. I said, no, let it not be that after 90 days, I will still remain where I am. People will laugh at me. I said, no, let me take this decision once and for all. Let me run this challenge once and for all. And if I didn't hit it, I know that it's not from me. But do you know the end of it? Success came out. results came out. Now, the question coming to you, have you been learning how to, have you run to your mentor, your leader or office, know how to show these people, some people, this opportunity? Do you still depend on your leader? Yesterday, I went to Port Harcourt, I cleared some goods, coming down around after 5 to 6, and a doctor, one of my downline, called me that he want to, I should come and show the doctor this opportunity. I said, but I'm just coming up, but there's no problem because I know what we are into. I dropped the product and took my laptop and went to the doctor and showed him the opportunity. And the doctor was excited, preparing to queue in. Now, the question is, are you still waiting for your mentor? Are you still waiting for the leaders? Is there anything there too difficult for us to take charge? The secret is what? Take charge. It's what we do is copy and paste. What we do is what? That thing you said yesterday is the same we are going to say tomorrow. So copy it and paste it. This presentation is, everybody should know presentation. Immediately I emerged in that 90 days, I went and bought my laptop, got some facilities. And since that day till now, the result has been from one success story to the other, from one success story to the other, from one success story to the other. And I have other ones, not only me. Now, when I just engage my team members in this 90-day challenge, so many of them have started hitting it. So many of them as the edge what making that. Just one of my team member by name Chief John and one was Ezelet. I know how many codes he has just generated this few weeks ago. He has generated more than 18 codes. Only him alone, more than 18 codes. The verge of making is almost 300,000. He's hitting almost 300,000. Sorry, I'm very much sorry. Very sorry, sorry. I'm back. Somebody is still calling, interrupting my device, please. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. I'm back. So what I was saying something. So many of them. Eberechi has, if you see his team and what he's doing, not less than up to more than 5 to 6 people will be celebrated as Power 500 at the end of this month. That is what 90 days can do. So as I was talking about the apparatus, what you can use and how you can actualize it. One of them is this. How many hours are you devoting to the business? How many hours? You want to actualize, you want to emerge, you want to be celebrated as per 500, as per 1 million. How many hours do you put in that business? Are you still cheating yourself thinking that at the end of the day, it will be a miracle? No. Success doesn't come by chance or by luck. You must work it out. You must work it out. So how many hours are you putting in your business? Have you decided to kill excuses? That excuses, you have been, so many of us are businessmen and women before we join this business. And there's no day that we come out and you know that you will open shop, you go to area, you go to shopping center, you go to whatever, and open your business. When I was doing the keke driving, nobody tells me that I should wake up by 5 and prepare and go to keke work. But sometimes we cheat ourselves, hoping that we are cheating the business, or to prove the business wrong, that it's not working. No, you have seen so many people that it has worked for. You have seen so many people the business has worked for. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, type 1. Type 1 if you can hear me, please.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Engineer Kisile. Thank you for that. Now, how are you planning to kill those excuses that has been stopping you from emerging? Because that is one of the, in fact, one of the enemies, is one of the things that delay you, that makes your business, your success not to come quick. I told you that success needs speed. So why this meeting is very, very important is to prepare you very well, for you to get prepared. Those things you'll be hoping or thinking that it's only your leader can do it, or if not your leader, it won't be done. No. Before I go to home lunch, I must try to go alongside with my boss. But this time around, because of what he has planted in me, what he has given me, how I have given attention to his teachings and trainings, today I can go to home lunch without him being there, and you have results. So many of us like that. I don't want to go on mentioning their name. There are so many showing people this opportunity, and the results are out. When I say Consultant Benjamin, through this seriousness he has emerged, I know how many Ultra H2 he has sold. He has connected people that's connected with Ultra H2. That's the seriousness. And he keep on giving testimony. If you that is here, why not? I remember when Bonfrey Joe was the coach, Nigerian Super Eagles coach. What did he say? He said that it has not ended until the final whistle. Don't lose hope until the final whistle. But now the 90 days journey has just started. Almost 3 weeks is gone. Why not buckle up? Do yourself a favor now. Go back and know where you have not been doing well. And do what? Buckle up. Buckle up. Now it is early now. It's early now than to be there saying, let me watch those run it. Let me watch them. If they succeed, next time I will. When is that your next time? Don't you know that your result will now bring those people that you have seen the opportunity and they'll be making jest of you? It's your result will now pull them without you talking much on them. They will now run on their own to you and say, help me, it happened to me. If not the decision I took that day, my friends would have distracted me, would have discouraged me that I should not mind these Wayo people. I should not do this. I will not conclude this meeting without mentioning Mrs. Obeta Joy. He joined this meeting just a month ago, a month and now. And when he saw this opportunity, during that period of time, during last week of December, and according to what she said when she got home, the house was on fire. The husband said, you will not enter this house. You went and gave these Wayo people money that within this after December now, you will not see them again. And you went there and gave them money, and the house was on fire. But because what he saw, she's convinced, and she stood firm, say, don't worry, life is all about trial. And that decision, she took it and maintained it. Just last week, she was dancing on the way, just on the roadside. She was dancing on the roadside out of joy. That is happiness. I will not say that she was dancing like a mad woman. No, but the joy took her happiness. She doesn't even know that she's on the way, on the road, dancing. And many of us, because we went to field work, and she was dancing on the road, shouting. People were amazed. They said, what is the problem? What's the problem? And she started showing her result to people one by one. People said, what is the problem? What's the problem? She opened her phone. See my alert. 480 something thousand. And Nigeria took their charge. She made 480 something thousand, just barely a month. And okay, let's just call it 2 months. 2 months in the organization, in the business. She joined last week of December. And the last week being ending of February. And she was celebrating, moving around the roadside, shouting joyfully, showing people her results, showing people. Even yesterday, Monday, we just concluded our mega event at our venue, and she came out to give her testimony. She's the alert of everybody, one after the other. People were seeing it, and as they're seeing it, when the selection was done and many people queued in, that is what the result can do. And so many of them, even Ezelet, when he saw it, the decision he took, he said, "Oh, I've seen what I will use to empower my constituency, to help my constituency, so that people will not be wandering in poverty, dying in poverty." And he took that decision, and you see the result. And he came out and gave testimony yesterday. See people signing in. That is what 90 days can do. If I had not followed and joined that 90 days challenge, how would I have raised all these people? I don't want to mention the old ones. So people like Madam China Grom, Nelson, many of them, these are old consultants, many of them. I'm just mentioning the few, that's newly ones that through this knowledge of 90 days, I could be able to raise. That is it. So what are you still waiting for? Are you still thinking that it's not working? Have you been running the business for years, but nothing is showing up? Now go in and ask yourself a question: where is the fault from? You have seen success here about where success is too much. Now ask your question: what is your problem? What is the problem that your own result is not coming out? You are the fault. The fault is from you. You are the cause. If a keke driver, and if I tell you how much I'm making now, that is not what we are discussing here. But if I tell you how much I just made out of this 90-day challenge experience, you will marvel. That is the product, the result of 90 days. So we are on it again. The 90 days is here again. I called many of them on Saturday, when Saturday that was 1st of this month, and everybody set his or her goal and positional income goal and positional goal, and we strategize it. I told them, whatever the goal you set, strategize it. I say, look at what you need to hit it. Look at how you make it. Everybody is on the run. If you come to my team, everybody is on the run. Everybody fire, there is fire, because nobody wants to carry last. No one wants to carry last. Even those that have been doing one business or the other, they said, no, I will not carry last. I want to be celebrated. I want to go to a finazo. The end of everything is a finazo. Ask yourself a question: if you didn't see yourself at a finazo, whom will you blame? Whom will you blame? A finazo is fast coming, and there's no time. Any day that goes out of your life has gone. It will not come again. The one that will come is the fresh one. The one that has gone has gone. That is what I discovered. So if you are the one you procrastinate, let them run few times, maybe the next month I will join. Somebody was telling me some days ago, if I sign in this DPA challenge now, it will make me, I will not be focusing on my business. I'll be on the way every time activity. I said, but you need success, right? You need money, right? She said yes. And why that business? Why not remain on that business you have been doing for years? What has it fetched you? He said, no, if you come to my shop, nothing is there again, no goods. I'm even money to buy a recharge card. I don't, it is very difficult for me to have money to buy a recharge card and call my downline and say, wow. And you have seen this, and you are still giving the excuse. You don't want to join in. I have signed, but I don't want to be added because I don't want to have much activities. That means you are comfortable with poverty. You have made poverty a friend. That is where you remain. I did all these things. I pursued these 90 days because something was pursuing me. I'm afraid of poverty. I'm afraid of poverty. I want to go far in life. I came from a poor family. I don't want to die poor. I don't want to, when I die again, my children will start struggling again. I want to create the history. I want to rewrite the episode. It's a decision. That's why I tell people, poverty is a decision and riches, greatness is also a decision. Which one are you choosing? Please, if the network is poor on your side, move around, please. Does it mean that nobody's hearing me? Evelyn said the network is poor. I don't know if it's affecting every other person.
We can hear you loud.
All right, thank you. Please, if your network is too poor, move around, please, move around. So based on this, it's a decision. Where do you want to remain? Where do you want to be? Take the decision by yourself. Joshua told the children of Israelites, choose you this day the Lord whom you will serve. I and my family have chosen the living God. So this is what I tell some people. Choose you today. Where do you want to belong? Do you want to die out of poverty? Somebody told me that his father was poor. His father didn't build a house before he died. Is it him that will build a house? Just imagine the mindset that his father, upon all his struggle, all his staying in life, that he couldn't achieve even a one room. And he's not, the person is not telling me, is it him that thing his father couldn't do? Is it him that will build the house, that will be successful? I said, wow, this is where people place their mindset. This person has concluded where he wants to remain. That is it. So you that is here, listening and hearing this now, what is your decision? Somebody, yes, out of the testimony she was giving us 2 days ago, she said she has done her business for over 17 years. Over 17 years, she has been doing that business. What she do every year? She go and augment loan. That is what I was passing through. When I was in a business buying and selling, that traditional business, I became a debtor even in my vicinity. I borrowed money like I don't know. Anywhere I see the open meeting contribution, I will go there and join with the mindset of obtaining loan. I will go to so many places and join with the mindset of obtaining loan. At the time, I become a debtor here and there. I can't walk boldly on the street. I couldn't walk boldly on the street. But I was answering somebody that is doing business. At the time, I said, let me tell myself the truth. I'm not progressing. How can you be in business for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, but nothing is coming up, and you are still consoling yourself? No, more if you know more today, then when is that tomorrow? And the opportunity is coming by you and passing. You are joking with it. So, witness, I will be introducing my boss now because I know that some people will have a question based on these 90 days. Yes, it will be the person attending to our questions one after the other. Based on these 90 days, I know that some people must have been facing one challenge or the other, or something you didn't understand very well. Just put down that question now, because he will give room for those that will ask questions. and their question will be cleared so that you know what you are pursuing. You, I, and my family, I and my team has decided where to be and what to achieve. The question is, what have you decided and your team? What are you and your team? What is your decision? Today, event is bomber to bomber, bomber to bomber. We had events on Monday. We're having an event tomorrow, being Thursday. We're having another event on Sunday. All this because we want to emerge. None of my team members will like, they said, I'm going to Efinazo. Whatever it will take, I'm going to Efinazo. I said, 90 days is the word way. 90 days is the way. And everybody's on the run. That's the fire. So you that is here, are you still waiting for your leader to come and be testing you with his stick? Like when you were in the secondary school or primary school, they'll be flogging you, go and read your book, go and read your book. Is this still what you're waiting for? You join this meeting with this organization with your money, and you see those, it is working. Is your own case, will it be different? No. So based on this now, as this question is going in your mind, be asking yourself these questions. These people that made it through these 90 days, my case will not be different. My case will not be different. I must emerge. I must be at Efinazo. What does it take to be at Efinazo? Just this month, if you are active partner this month, make sure that you conclude yourself and become a kinsman. Then make sure that next, don't wait until the third month for you to keep wear your sports kit and start going to road work. No, why not start early? Why not start now? Some people will wait until the last month. They say that is when they will start their own running. No, it's very, very wrong. Get yourself prepared. Emerge at that position and then work ahead the date. Because you may think that date is when you will fast forward everything. Result here, this our business is a mathematics. It has been drafted, it has been solved, and it is there. Anyone you want to make, the solution is there. When we were in the school, that's how you will get result. They ask you, show your full time, show your full work. Here, the full work is done, is there. Just follow it and make your success. It's as easy as ABC. So thank you, and I would like you to use your emojis you will use to welcome our boss, the ECL mentor, the boss, a grandfather who has mentored so many millionaires, who has been going here and there, going in and out Nigeria, has been mentoring so many people, has created millionaires. Yes, God used this opportunity to bless him, and he vowed that more people must be blessed through him, this organization. So God must bless this man more than 1 billion times. So if you are there now, start showing up, start clap. If you can clap, clap. If you can use any SMOG you want to use to welcome our boss. If you want to stand up, you stand up. Myself will stand up and welcome my boss, because you don't know what God has been using this man to do in our life. So who am I talking about? Ambassador, the global leader, the mentor himself, the barrister himself, Barrister Fine Wilson. Boss, you are welcome. Boss, are you on the stage? Welcome. The stage is yours now. The stage is yours.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I call him the enigma, and I call him the enigma. He is the eagle. I call him the enigma. I call him the mighty. And I believe you got value for this meeting. If you got value for the chat session and type value, go and appreciate Joe Magnus. Go and appreciate. He spoke to you. If you actually spoke, if you are that person, yes. Yeah, talk to me. Go to the chat. Yes. Go and chat him. Go and appreciate him. Go and share value. Go and appreciate him. Go and use all the emojis. Say one or two things to appreciate him. Tell him to me this morning. Tell him anything you want to say. Just say, what this young man has actually done to you this morning, what he has done to you this morning. Now, just like I said, 90 days challenge. We are on a 90 days challenge. When we talk about 90 days challenge, and then the attitude, if you are still running the way you run this business, you are not in the challenge. I was in about 2 weeks ago, and then the mega event, and I went there just casually. I didn't even prepare to be there. Casually, I went there. I did a close down for the first event and second event, and see massive sign up. And I tried them. You people have the power to become millionaires, 500, power 500 and millionaires. And what did I do? I just told them, okay, you should make 500, you should make 500, you should make, and you know what happened? These guys are surprising me. Do you know that this is just 5th of what? 5th of March. And almost everybody are on fire to achieve their targets. Now, why are you doing this? Why are they doing it? Because they are on a challenge. So what I want to tell you today is this. I wanted to do question and answer. Uju was taking much of my time. I didn't want to interrupt him because he was actually making sense. He was actually making sense. So I didn't want to interrupt him. I wanted to do question and answer, but maybe that will be next week because it's time already. We have just 8 minutes to end this meeting. Just 8 minutes to end this meeting. I have another meeting by 10. So I'll be ending this one early because I have a lot of reports I need to print this morning. So you are. You still want to do the business the way you've been doing it before, or do you want to change? Now, if I want to tell you, if I start picking some of the leaders, you start hearing people making money, people making this, people making that. And some of you are still saying, this thing they are talking, I don't understand. Now, the worst part of it is that you that is sitting down, you are not doing anything. You need money more than people that are doing something. I know you that is not doing anything. If you go beside you, you don't even have a good clothes to wear. You don't even have a good phone. You that is sitting down and complaining this business is not working. You have bills to pay. Maybe house rent is around the corner. You that is sitting down and complaining this business, you have school fees to pay and you are not paying this. You that are complaining, you are sitting down and complaining, having all the manner of excuses. You don't even know. You have not ate a good meal. You have not eaten good meal. You have not eaten good meal, good food. You have not eaten good food for some days now. But you are the one sitting down and complaining the business is not working. Now, this to tell people that the business will not work until you work. The business will not work until you work. And in as much as you are working, the business is working. There are some people that has become a kind of discouragement to some people. They are even doing full time. When you want to come, they will claim that the one that's in the office, they already know what they are doing. You are becoming discouragement to others. If you go to so many offices, they all exist in every offices. They are discouragement to others because they have run 90 days upon 90 days challenge and your business has remained the same. And you know what to do? You will see people that will come in today, they will build a team, they will have a team. And you that have been in the business for the past 2-3 years, you are doing full time, you have not been able to have a single team. The question is, does it work or is it you? The question is that it is you that is the problem, not the business. There are so many results coming up from so many places everywhere. So what I'm trying to tell you today is if you are not getting the results, it is not a business, it is not a system. So many of you have even canceled the look. This place is already saturated. This place is not the same thing like the other place. You know, this place is small. Everybody already know about the business. You know, that's what you are saying. It is not what is hindering you in your mindset. This business can never be saturated. What gets saturated is your mind. You need to open your mind. You need to improve your skills. Today, everybody from head to toe are on challenge. Even the president is challenge. The mastermind is running the challenge. Our children are running the challenge. Not that it's just put people in the front. Everybody are running the challenge. I was just listening to my mentor saying that yes, that stopped running president for more than 4 years now. But this January this year, he started president of the C2 Energy, joined a challenge and started. The president is going for home launch. The president is going for mega event, doing everything. This is a man that has gotten to his financial freedom. Now, would you mind just mention something about what you need to do about this with focus? So many people lack focus. So many people lack focus. If you are sitting down with anybody there in the office or standing around with anybody, go and touch the person, tell the person be focused. Be focused. Touch the person and let the person be focused. So many people here, the problem they have is that they have lost focus. The 90-day challenge have not even started. They are already distracted. But you must tell you that he was doing so many other businesses. He became a doctor. Every meeting they are doing, he's joining the meeting so that he'll find opportunity where he can borrow money. Error. Every meeting you see that they're doing, you join the meeting so that you will have an opportunity to borrow money. Some people have this business today, but they are still at that level. You should remove yourself from that level entirely. Be focused. You must be focused. Now, this is no longer the time you call your leader. This is the time you need to. He was just coming from Port Harcourt where he went to go and pick product, and some of the downline called him and he said, and he dropped product and carried his laptop and started going for home launch. Some of you say, hey, oh, I'm tired. I cannot keep myself. I carry so many products. I am tired of this. Your body know that you are running a challenge. It is a challenge. What I mean by a challenge is it is no longer business as usual. Your body must know that you are doing something. If your body don't know that, you are not running a challenge. If your body don't know that, yes, charge. How do you take charge? If you don't have a laptop, go and buy a laptop. Go and buy a and take charge. When you buy a laptop, go and tell your leader, or I want to teach me how to run presentation. Do you know that once you are ready, you can use 1 week crash program to learn presentation, and you can start doing presentation and you are getting results. 1 week. 1 week. You can use 1 week to learn it. Go and buy a laptop. Go and learn. This is the time you need to have a crash program. That's what we call crash program. What crash program? Do you know what 90 days means? 90 days means the result you are expected to have in 1 year. You compress it in 90 days. That is 3. Work. The reason why your body will feel it is because the work you are expected to do in 1 year, and you delay your result, you stretch your result, that it compress everything in 1 year. So it is not easy to compress 1 year. Compressing 1 year activity in 3 months is not easy. So you need to focus on the income producing activity. What are those income producing activities? For some of you that doesn't know what I mean by income producing activity, you must be doing prospecting. As I'm talking to you, if you go to just every Everybody, they have their earpiece in their ear. They are already in the field prospecting. After prospecting, then in the next 2 hours, by 10 a.m., all of them are assembled back in the office. They start doing follow-up. They start doing booking. This is the time. This is no longer the time when you do events once a week. This is the time you need to stagger events. If you used to do event one in a week, we are not in a challenge. This is the time you should fix events 2 or 3 times in a day, in a week. If you are here in this meeting today and you know how to run presentation from beginning to the end, or you know how to run dream building, you can run to the end. Don't say, I already know how to run building. If you know how to run dream building, go and start running from till the end. If you are in this meeting this morning, I am charging everybody. I'm giving everybody ultimatum. Make sure that every week you must organize not less than 2 home launches that you go and present. If you are new in the business, your leader will come and present for you. There are some people here, they have a laptop, they have to present. Week by week, they don't go for home launch. Maybe in your office, they have not started fixing you for office presentation. And when they tell you how many presentations do you do, say no, I don't do the presentation. You are the one delaying your progress. There are so many of us here. You have the potential. You got all it takes. You already know how to run presentation, but week by week, you don't go on home launch. You don't fix event. Gather your team member, call them on phone. I want to come and show people how to do something. It is you. You must have to. Some people tell me they don't have told them I want to do whole life for them, but it's not that. It's you. You must go and their scale. Let people to accept that they will do home launch. Is a scale. It is a scale. If you don't have a scale to close, let me tell you, people to do home launch is a closing. You have to close your team members to say, yes, I want to do home launch. It's a closing. You have to close them. It's another level of closing. So you know, you are master to close people to fix home launch. Fix it. Don't also wait for activity in the office alone. Don't wait for your activity in the office alone. You must go and embark on direct personal activity. Now, gentlemen, as I end this meeting, I already have 20 people in my inner circle mentorship, 90 days mentorship. Now, let me tell you something. I announced last week that I will be mentoring some people personally. Friday, we had the first meeting. On Friday this week, we are going to have another meeting. Now, I said that it's 20. The 20 I selected is already complete. But do you know what happened? I want to stretch myself a little bit. So some of you that have not joined my DPA, 90 days DPA in a segment, I have it. Now, do you know why I have it? I want to pick some people and separate them from the crowd and add them in a separate platform where I will be monitoring what they are doing. So many of them who are there in that platform, you can attest. I call them once in a while. I call them on the phone. I ask, what are you doing? You tell me what you are doing. I'll guide you, okay? This is what you do further, and that's what I'll be doing. Every Friday, you submit a report of what you have done and say that we are evaluating in that platform. Now, I am opening a window for small people to be added. You know how? I am not adding people immediately. I will be removing people because there are some people who are there and notice that once I notice that you are not serious, I will remove you. There are some people I'm going to put in the waiting room. So once I notice that you are not serious in mentorship, I will remove and add that in the waiting. For some of you who are there in that platform, I think as at yesterday, I already have 25 people. What I'm going to do is what? That 25 people, by Friday, after our meeting Friday, if you are not satisfied, if I'm not satisfied that you are ready for this challenge, I will remove you and add other people who are in the waiting room. So for some of you who are there, make sure that once you are in, you are in, because this month, from that in my inner second mentorship, 90-day DPA inner second mentorship, do you know what happened? I have 20 there, but at the end of this month, I will be celebrating not less than who will emerge as Power 500. At the end of this month, I will be producing not less than his mind platform. So I don't want people who are not ready. I need people who are serious, and it's continuing. So thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate that news. Yourself. Cutting edge, you need to go and discover it. That you join this meeting, you need to go and discover it. We're not talking about rejection again. Some people are saying, I thought today they are rejecting. Yes, rejection is part of what we're doing. So many of you, you are afraid, you are shy because of rejection. Rejection is what we'll be facing every day in this business, because you are in a business and you not everybody will accept what you are doing. We will have to be rejected. And once you're rejected, move to the next person. Once you're rejected, move to the next person. I was listening to the person that prayed for us this morning. Immediately after prayer, I think he's already in the field. Immediately after prayer, he started prospecting somebody, even though he didn't know that he's this thing was that is mad. That is being mad about the business. You must be reach that level of craziness to be able to succeed in life. Not only in this business, but in life. Whatever you are doing, if you must have a semi-craziness in you to be successful. If I am not I will not live a noble profession being lawyer to be here. I am crazy. People call me name. You barrister. You are even have a job, a civil servant, a chief legal officer. You have a federal government job, and this is what you are doing. You are standing on the road, giving people flyer, sharing ticket, doing bring one, bring two. You. Some people even told me that they are going to suspend me as a lawyer. They are going to withdraw that certificate from me, and I told them the certificate, the one I have for 30 years, who will help? The wig why they wear for hair, who will help? Wig and gown, they will put tie, who will help? Did he help me? Go and take charge. Don't wait for you and the team.
All right, let's we have heard it on. We have heard it produce. Let's go and produce, so that at the end of these 90 days, everybody that is willing, that is serious here, must to be celebrated. So as we go out, may Almighty God protect and guide us, lead us safely, and remove every distraction from us, so that at last we all must emerge. In Jesus Christ's mighty name we pray. Amen. Thank you and God bless you. Goodbye.